Hello, Scorpio. This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I see you having a sense of forward progression, and I do see very great potential for someone reaching out to you, someone having a situation that they want to go through with you, maybe even for a new relationship. So let's keep an eye on that as we get into things. I see some strong forward progress emotionally for you. Now, let's get into that love reading. Okay, so in terms of that love, let's just look in here. See that you've been finding that you're kind of stuck on this one path of movement, that you've been a bit afraid of what can come, and you've been really weary of what's behind you, what's been in your past, and basically you've been kind of in this middling situation that you're very worried, very weary of what could happen in your near future. And I see your near future being a very positive situation for you romantically, just like we mentioned in the general reading, that things are going to be happening for you. Although you have felt like that this is a situation where you're really migrating between different things, moving around quite a bit, I do see this as something that's really grown you and built you to who you are now. And I see that you absolutely have been taking that time to look inward and allowing yourself to see outward. Basically, by looking inward, you're seeing more of the greater picture. Now, I notice here especially that you have been building a passion from yourself, from within, and you are almost ready to really push that forward, really push that out, and really bring that into your real life, that you really want to take your passion and move it around, move it to your future. And I see a foundation building for you. There is a foundation with a relationship, with a person that you're building up and growing gradually. I see that you do have a lot of potential in this, and that you do have a lot to say. So in terms of how you move things around, how you have your future progress. And I do see this is a situation where you absolutely are going to be growing, healing, and pushing yourself forward. I know that there have been some setbacks recently, but I do see forward momentum for you. Just like I mentioned in that general reading, that there is that forward momentum. And just like I mentioned a moment ago with that foundation, that you and that person that you're building that foundation with, I do see a deep love for you. I see something immense, something magical coming. And I do see that although things have been stagnant and kind of stuck in one place for you recently, that those things are moving, and they have been moving consistently, even then, even when it's felt slow. And I do see that that love is really building to something great for your future. Now, let's get right into our financial reading as well. So, in terms of those finances, let's see. Okay, so in terms of those finances, I do see that you've been having some changes recently, and you have been having a lot of inward views. I see that you have been really looking for one thought, one idea, and one moment in your life that you've been really looking for. I see that you absolutely have been searching for something to take place, something for yourself, and that you've really wanted that change to really happen more than anything. That even though that change has been pushed forward and attempted many times, that there hasn't really been the sense that there's actual change for you. And I see that you absolutely have been looking inward quite a bit. You've been wanting, you've been searching, Scorpio, but I see that you absolutely have been really getting restless. The situation where you've been searching for that change is causing you to become very restless and almost feeling like you're running out of ideas on how best to move forward. I do see that there is a sense here that you do have the greater picture in mind. And I can see here that you do have that end goal on hand in your mind. But basically, it looks like you may be just struggling with how to get there. Now, I see here that you do have the great potential of really getting those finances exactly the way that you want them to, but I see that this is going to be something that started from a relationship. You do have an existing relationship that is going to grow, and you're going to find that the way that things start for you is going to be built from that relationship. I see that you do have the capability for greatness, honestly, and you are a great authority figure as well, just for yourself as well, but that you do have that sense that the world is your oyster and that you have what you need, you have what you want, and you know what future you want to build for yourself. And this is absolutely putting you into the sense of your great strength that you have built. Your restlessness is almost over. You almost don't have to worry anymore about feeling restless, because that is coming to an end. You are going to be satisfied very soon. Now, let's get into that ending here, where basically I'm just going to reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.